You can't just take a new chick and throw it in with the old chick and expect them to get along. If you're getting new chicks, you got to carefully integrate them into the existing flock, and you do it in such a way that they all get along, they get used to each other, and they live happily together. Because otherwise, these bigger ones will peck on and kill these younger chicks. Today, I put the younger chicks in with the older chicks, and I want to show you what I did, and you can pick up some tips and tricks on how to do it well so that they don't end up fighting and killing each other. I am sick of them smelling up my garage and making a mess of it. They kind of kick this stuff, slips through the cracks of my brooder and makes a mess everywhere. And the kids put the feed everywhere. Anyway, time for them to go outside, but they are too small to be with the other chickens. So what we have to do today is make a closure inside of the enclosure to get them used to the rest of the flock, get them adapted to being outside, and get them out of my garage, most importantly. My neighbor replaced his fence. It looks really beautiful, but he left over this wire. It's that welded wire. It's like 4-foot wire. I'm gonna use this wire here to create an enclosure for the chickens to separate them from the other chickens. Okay, step one, take this, turn this off. Oh, kids. Isaiah, you gotta make sure this is always attached to the ground. That wasn't on. Okay, so turn that off. So I'm thinking like right here, the other chickens like to stay over there under that tree. Watch out. I'm gonna set up a fence here. Okay, stand back, bud. Nope, I'm going over that direction, go the other direction. We'll give them all this sticks and stuff. Ugh. But it's gotta be inside of this electric fence. Keep it away from the dogs and the foxes. If I just make a little circle, this will allow them to interact with the other chickens, but not get hurt by them. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be beautiful, because it's only until they get old enough to get mixed in with the other group. Now it's important if you're going to be a homesteader chicken raiser to have as many kids as possible for this very reason. We got to catch all these chickens and take them outside. Get in there and catch one. They'll come up. They want to get out. There we go. Okay, get her. Get her. Get her wings down. Okay, let's take these 4. We'll come back for the other 2. Release the hounds. I'll wait here with these guys. You get the other 2.
My chicks are 6 weeks old now. At this age, they're fully feathered and able to withstand temperatures as low as 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Being that it's late summer, our nights are in the low 50s, so they're totally fine. It's best for their health to get them outside as soon as possible to let them get sunlight, start eating bugs and grass, and most importantly, have room to run around where they aren't stepping in their own feces. Chickens being confined to too small of a space and having to stand or sit in their own fecal matter is the biggest cause of disease and sickness.
Okay, now we got to get their brooder up here. Water out, clean it and refill it. Food out, and then we'll take this out to chicken run.
These chicks won't stop growing until they're about a year old, but they should be big enough to hold their own at about 10 to 12 weeks old. At that point, we'll open up the fence and see how the other hens interact with them. If they immediately start hurting them, we will isolate them again and give it another 2 weeks. Once they're finally accepted into the old flock, we will train them to the coop by catching and putting them away every night for about a week. After that, they should start going in on their own at night, and we will have one happy and healthy flock.
Okay, you guys are free to hang out in here, or you can get out. There's a door right there. Room in all this space, and then the other chickens can come up to the fence and say hi to them without hurting them. And this will be their new enclosure until they're a few weeks older and they're big enough to hold their own. Let me go get some more plywood to put on top of this. Happy chickens. A little bit freaked out, a little scared. They're fine. Healthy, happy. We need to get their water and their food up here. We're good to go. Put the food and water in. That's the ticket. Okay, they're starting to come out, getting comfortable. They want to come out. Come on. It's kind of safe, except for the hawks. Gotta watch out for the hawks. Cannot forget to turn this back on, those dogs. Here's our electric fence going around, and then we have this fence inside the fence with the little brooder and the chickens The new chicks are in there. Now, technically, they all could just fly over, but I have a feeling they won't do that.
Hey guys, did you ask and see if these are grass-fed, pasture-raised bugs?
What is this monstrosity? It appears young hoodlums are attempting to take over the neighborhood. Betsy Ann, come look. The economy is beginning to affect housing in our area.
Oh man, she is so old.